After assessing this team over the offseason and during the spring, they have potential on the line. I know you've seen that. What needs to go right over these next few weeks for this team to finally reach its potential that we all think they have going into this season?
I know every single football team in America, they always have these post-spring interviews. Everyone had a great spring. Everyone has a great fall camp. I can honestly tell you that South Carolina football got better this summer with our player-ran practices and the way those guys did it. But I think, we just need to go out there this summer and just have a great fall camp and just push ourselves to carry it over to the fall. And it's all about daily improvement. It's all about each and every day doing your job. And only time will tell what kind of season we're going to have. But everyone in the country has a great summer.
Kingsley said the other day at the SEC media days that this love that this team has for each other is really pushing them through. Have you noticed that type of bond this offseason, that guys are really understanding the importance of the word love and competing for each other?
Well, to me, as a football coach, July, as a football family, most coaches go on vacation. So I can tell by how many phone calls I'm getting or I'm not getting based on kind of some of that our guys are having. So our guys are where they're supposed to be, doing what they're supposed to do for the most part. Locker room policy, the locker room's clean, little things like that. I can just walk when I do come over the building in the summertime, during the vacation time. I can just feel that the guys are working hard, and you're not hearing a lot of, moaning and complaining about little things. So guys are they're very thankful for the opportunity they have.
I always like to ask new coordinators this. How much of last year's film have you watched? Or do you come in and say, we're starting from scratch, it doesn't matter, we're moving forward?
It's a great question. So first I watched the old film to get an evaluation on our players, just so I can understand who they are. That was when we first got here. But this past May and June, we watched old film of our opponents so we can get a feel for who we're going to see in the conference. But we do not watch a lot of film from the players from the fall. We watched obviously the spring film that we just coached, but I watched a lot of opponent film, just understanding who we're going to face this fall. So that kind of gets my mindset on how to set the defense up for the season.
How big a challenge is it for kids who weren't here for the spring to come in and pick up what you need them to do and maybe be ready to go?
It's almost impossible. But it's almost really impossible to come here in August and be a part and be someone that can be a big time contributor unless you're heavily on special teams early. But it's huge for them to come early. That's the big. I see Debo Williams tell me every single day, Coach, I'm so glad I came early. There's no way I could have picked this stuff up and been able to provide for you guys this fall. But it's very hard, very difficult to come in just August to do it. You can probably come in June and get something done, but for the most part, it's almost impossible to do it in August.
Is it possible to catch up? Is there a kid maybe who's coming in August that maybe by September, October can do it if they can't do it right?
Yes, you can catch up. Yes, because you'll spend the first week just getting acclimated to the new state itself, the heat, and then so you have time to catch up in the fall because things will slow down. You have an opportunity to slow things down and just understand the game. But there's definitely a chance, always. But it's not impossible. I shouldn't have said that, but it's almost impossible.
What's the hardest part to pick up?
It's just the speed of the game, just understanding just college life in itself. It's defensive football. You're going against complex offenses, so your defense can't be too simple. But it's really more just the speed of the game and understanding college football. It's really not the system, no matter what system it is. It's kind of hard for a young person to come in that late and adapt that fast.